This one promises fireworks. Could it produce the Go-Daddy knockout of the night? Here we go. From Studio City in Macau, China. One Super Series match under kickboxing's global rule set. Look out for the spinning hook kicks of Alain. Look out for those Dutch-style low kicks on Tarik khbabez.
Not clinching, okay? Go!
You can see, Michael, he's doing exactly what you talked about. Ngalani's trying to create that space. Khbabez is trying to close it and get nice and tight.
What Ngalani's got to be careful of is not to drop his hands and leave them down around his waist, because Khbabez does have heavy artillery in the leather.
Go!
Let's see how quickly Ngalani can get used to the distance. Turning back into the liver of the Moroccan.
You see, Ngalani's trying to kick, but Khbabez is trying to throw those hands.
Ngalani gets underneath Khbabez, throws a knee, completely legal under the kickboxing rule set. Khbabez comes forward again, gut muncher, then one up to the jaw from Ngalani, throws the overhand right. Khbabez trying to get in close to negate the spinning kicks of Ngalani. Look how low Ngalani's hands are. The big man's got to keep the gloves up. Khbabez throws an uppercut. And Ngalani drifts off, goes counterclockwise, staying out of the right hand and right kick range of Khbabez. Body shot from Ngalani. He's quick for a big man, is Alain. An inside kick, ducks under the left hook, clinches up.
Not clinching, okay?
No clinching allowed in the kickboxing global rule set here at One Super Series.
It's like he's dropping his head to possibly going for a takedown, and that's where he's ended up in that clinch that the referee's warned about.
How
Big
about
axe
that?
kick.
The Andy Hook style axe kick from Ngalani. Ngalani does have a background in Kyokushin karate. The axe kick is a trademark of the Kyokushin karateka. The likes of Andy Hook, Flaube Feitosa, Francisco Filio, and we saw it there from Alain. Mawashi Getty roundhouse kick off the lead leg from Ngalani. Good jab too from the Cameroonian. Got to get out of the corner. Here come the heavy hands from the Moroccan. Khbabez throws the knee. Khbabez unloading, doesn't want to let Ngalani out of the corner here.
Go, go.
Ngalani jab two, kangaroo down the center corridor. Jab two again, uppercut. Khbabez with the knee. Ngalani's got to get out of the corner now. Khbabez wearing the punches, gives back a solid right hand. Ngalani's been caught. Ngalani's been caught. Here comes Khbabez. Goes to the liver, goes to the head. It's all scoring stuff for Tarik khbabez.
Khbabez is throwing some serious heat right in the corner. Ngalani's got to be careful when he's dropping his head, trying to create head movement. Khbabez is throwing that knee right up the middle.
Ngalani goes to the body. Khbabez has had the higher output with the hands. He tags him again. We go to the towel. Now, once again, we've got 3 judges ringside. They are scoring on a 10-point must system, which means give the winner of the round 10 points, the loser of the round 9 points. If you think Ngalani won it, you give him 10 points. You give Khbabez 9. If you think it was vice versa, Khbabez gets 10, Ngalani gets 9. In my opinion, Mitch, with the flurry that Khbabez had in the corner here against Ngalani, it's a 10-9 round for Tarik khbabez.
Ngalani looked good for those first couple minutes of that round. He was moving quite well. He was landing the kicks, but Khbabez turned it on in those last 30 seconds to steal the round away, landing some huge, thunderous shots.
Do you see anything here, Mitch? The fact that Khbabez is standing, Ngalani's taken a seat. He is 42 years old.
And he's stacked with muscle, like you said, the seafood platter, Michael. He is stacked, and all that muscle eats up a lot of oxygen. But we've said that about him in the past. And in his last match against Arumbold, he looked fantastic and went the distance.
The size of the chest there on Ngalani, it should have its own zip code. Here we go, second round of 3. If there is a knockdown in the round, and the other opponent does not achieve a knockdown of his own, it'll be a 10-8 round. Khbabez coming forward strongly with her hands again. Let's see if Ngalani starts to wind with the spinning hook kicks, maybe goes to the liver, maybe goes to the jaw. Accidental groin strike there on Ngalani.
Khbabez immediately knew, threw up his hand as just a way to say, I'm sorry, apologetic. But it also gives, if there is a little bit of fatigue settling in for Ngalani, a little bit of time to catch a breather, relax a bit.
Let's take a look here and see if we can determine what exactly happened with this accidental groin strike. Khbabez comes forward, throws, okay, it was an inside thigh kick designed to hit the inside right thigh of Ngalani. It missed the target and caught Ngalani square, in a place where you don't want to be caught. Apologies from Khbabez. It was not deliberate, nothing malicious in it. And there will be recovery time here, as much as 3 minutes for Alain Ngalani. How do you see Ngalani going so far in his return to kickboxing match? A 4-time world champion who has plied his trade of late in the global rule set in the cage.
We've seen him primarily in mixed martial arts events, and you can see that Khbabez is not scared to strike and stand with him. Most of these guys are timid to exchange like this with Ngalani, but Khbabez is not scared at all, marching forward, throwing those heavy hands.
Dutch-style Moroccans, they are not scared of anyone. You're talking about a pedigree that includes the likes of Bada Hari. These guys come forward, and they come forward hard and nasty, as Tarik Khbabez is doing again here. We recommence in the second round. Axe kick from Ngalani. Once again, channeling his inner Kyokushin, the martial art, the hardest form of karate that he began his career in.
Trying to utilize that jab, create a little bit of space, but Khbabez is trying to corner him. He's trying to cut the angles, so he's trapping Ngalani inside the corner, but Ngalani's moving around very well.
This is a very large ring here at One Super Series, and both of these big men are traversing a lot of ground. How about that? The elasticized legs of Ngalani. Another attempted axe hit. What you're trying to do with the axe hit is to bring the heel, the hardest bone in the body, down on the collarbone or on the nose or on the forehead of your opponent.
Ngalani's having a little more success as southpaw. He's switched to a southpaw stance with his left hand back, and he's utilizing that right jab more successfully.
Khbabez, who has had to travel the longer distance to get here all the way from the Netherlands to be here tonight. Ngalani, it was only a 45 or 50-minute ferry ride from Hong Kong.
The referee has given Ngalani a warning to avoid the clinching.
Go!
It's a little bit of a spillover there from Ngalani's MMA career. But again, his natural instinct in recent years has been to move in close and clinch up with opponents. Good outside leg kick from Khbabez, and Ngalani off the rope for that powerful right hand.
But I also think it's his head movement. You can see Ngalani circles out to the head, he moves his head out, and then at that point, Khbabez closes the distance, and they end up in the clinch. But I don't think it's purposeful. I don't think he's trying to clinch. His hands are down. It's hard to clinch with your hands down.
Khbabez looks for that bolo punch, goes for an outside leg kick, trying to tenderize the legs of the big Cameroonian. Uppercut again went higher than the ceiling. And referee breaks them.
See, it's just that head movement that he's ending up entangled.
Go, go.
Ngalani on the back foot, throws another axe hit, needs to be on the front foot a little more here, does Ngalani. Khbabez, the outside leg kick, he has taken on and beaten some very good names, Tarik Khbabez, over the years, including Roman Kriklia.
Ready? Go!
Of course, Alain Ngalani in his kickboxing days went into battle against the likes of Bob Sapp, against Carter Williams, against Michael McDonald. And here he is, 2 rounds deep with 1 remaining. He's returned to kickboxing, and there is the Kyokushin axe kick from Alain Ngalani. It is spectacular, though ineffective so far.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, Michael. You gave the first round to Khbabez. How did you see the second round?
I think a much closer round, a difficult round for the judges to score. If I was going to edge it though, Mitch, I've got to go Tarik Khbabez again, a very slight 10-9 round. I feel Ngalani is backing up a little too much for my liking. Doesn't look good to the judges scoring here ringside, and Khbabez is landing more hands. While we have seen Ngalani do the spectacular stuff, it hasn't landed for him yet. It hasn't had an effect on Tarik Khbabez. He's got to start to take his toll on Khbabez with 1 round remaining. 3 minutes only, Mitch.
And the spectacular techniques do score slightly higher.
So let me explain. 10-point must system. I gave the first round 10-9 Khbabez. I gave the second round 10-9 Khbabez. My scorecard goes 20-18 Khbabez. which means to even the score, Ngalani needs a 10-8 round, needs a knockdown round on Tarik khbabez.
Now, fans at home, Michael Schiavello is not a judge. He's just pretending to be one on TV.
Outside leg kick from Ngalani. Good jab to overhand right there from the Cameroonian. Khbabez looks at the power in the right. High left roundhouse kick from Ngalani. Double forearm guard blocks the kick. Oh, counter from Khbabez. Ngalani drops the head. Khbabez doesn't clinch up. Referee Unari breaks them.
I like those two question mark kicks he threw, and then he went to the body. Oh no! Ngalani's wobbled.
Ngalani momentarily turned his back. Referee, though, didn't see it as a chance to put a count on him. Khbabez comes forward. Here's the left hand from Khbabez. There's the uppercut, goes to the body. Now toe-to-toe, they duke it out. Khbabez wins the battle. Backs him up with the right hand. Got to get out of the corner here. Ngalani takes a knee. He's lining up the right hand. There it is. And another uppercut. The chin through the top of the head. Ngalani may go down. Ngalani may go down. He's right for the picking. Ngalani on rubber legs. But he's still here. How is he still standing? The man from Hong Kong.
How is he still on his feet? He just got hit with about 13 clean shots, and he's still throwing.
Tremendous heart and intestinal fortitude from Ngalani. Takes another big right hand, and down he goes. Now it's a count on Ngalani. 3 knockdowns in 1 round, and the contest is over. That is knockdown number 1 in this round on Ngalani, and that is all because referee Unari says no more punishment, and it's a TKO victory for Tarik khbabez.
Wow.
Mitch, that was an absolute war.
Man, those shots, I could feel them in my bones sitting here in the commentary booth. Tarik khbabez unloaded of fury, but Ngalani stood there like the champ that he is and took it. Took the best that Khbabez had to offer, but ultimately crumbled under the pressure.
Could it be a contender for the GoDaddy knockout of the night? Take a look at the power here, the volume and power. There was the right hand to the jaw. That's what did the damage. And then he finished off. Alain khbabez, 1 Super Series debut, will take the win back to the Netherlands and Morocco. Let's go to Dominic Lau to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 49 seconds in the 3rd and final round, here is your winner by way of knockout, Tarik khbabez.
A fantastic victory for Tarik khbabez of Morocco.